Hello children, welcome to the class. Today in this video we are going to solve question number 13, the last question of the chapter. Prove that the opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtends supplementary angles at the center of the circle. So I have done the diagram here. A quadrilateral is circumscribing a circle. The circle and the quadrilateral meets at 4 points. Name those points. Here it is P, here it is Q, here it is R, and here it is S. And we know the special name for the main point of the circumference of the circle and the quadrilateral. What is that? Point of contact. Now, from the point A is an external point, right? From this point A, if two lines meets the circle at a single point, then these two lines are, so AS and AP are tangents. Then by theorem 10.2, what do we know? That these two tangents are of equal length. Now with the concept, we are going to prove that the angle subtended by opposite side of a quadrilateral. Okay, here let us select the first pair of opposite side AB and the next side CD, opposite sides, right? The angle subtended by these two opposite sides with the center. So I am doing a construction here: join AO and BO, join DO and CO. So this angle and this angle is supplement to each other. Angle AOB is supplement to angle DOC. What does that mean? Angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 180. Similarly, the next pair of opposite side. What is the next pair of opposite side? AD of the quadrilateral and DC of the quadrilateral. So here, what angle AD makes with the center? Angle AOD. And here DC is making the angle BOC with the center. So we need to prove that angle AOD is supplement to angle BOC. The meaning is the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. So the proof starts here. In the proof we did a construction. What is that? We join AO, BO, CO and DO. Then again we are doing one more construction. We are going to draw the radius of this circle to meet the point of contact. So the radius here is the first radius OP, the second one OQ, the third one OR and the fourth one OS. So what is the second construction we did? We have drawn the radius to the circle to meet only the point of contact, that is PQRS. We joined OP, OQ, OR and OS. Then now check your diagram. I am going to consider a small quadrilateral from the given entire diagram. The quadrilateral SOT and A is a quadrilateral, right? I am going to consider this quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral I am going to say that whether this quadrilateral is divided into triangle or not, and what is the relation between those two triangles, and what is the relation between the angle here made by the line segment OA. So first I am considering a quadrilateral. What is that quadrilateral? Sorry. What is that quadrilateral? Quadrilateral SOPA. In this quadrilateral, side AP is equal to AS. How these two sides are equal? From the external point AP and AS are tangents. So children, in quadrilateral SOPA, we are going to compare two triangles, triangle ASO and triangle AOP. Now in this two triangle, this side AP is equal to this side AS. How these two sides are equal? Because these two are tangents from the point A. So one side is equal. Then the side OS is equal to OP. How these two sides are equal? These two sides are radii of the same circle. Therefore, the second side is also equal. And the third side AO is the common side for these two triangles. AO is common. So the third side is also equal, which implies as the triangle ASO is congruent to the triangle AOP by triple S congruency. These two triangles are congruent by triple S congruency. Since these two triangles are congruent, what about the angles of the triangle? All the corresponding angles are also congruent by CPCD. Check your diagram. The angle SOA, which is your first angle, and the angle AOP are the corresponding angles, and these two angles are also equal. Now from the proof we conclude that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Let it be your equation 1. We considered the quadrilateral SOPA. In that we divided two triangles and proved that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Similarly, if I consider the second quadrilateral, if we consider the quadrilateral OQBP, there also I can take two triangles. In the same way, if I prove, I can conclude that the angle 3 is equal to 4. The same way, if I go for the next quadrilateral OQCR, I can say that angle 5 is equal to 6. And for the last quadrilateral, I can prove that angle 7 is equal to angle 8. So from quadrilateral OQBP, we are proving that angle 3 is equal to angle 4, second equation. And the next quadrilateral OQCR, from this quadrilateral again by triple S congruency and CPCD, we are proving that the angle 5 is equal to angle 6, your third equation. And from the last quadrilateral ORBS by triple S congruency, we are proving that angle 7 is equal to angle 8. So we have proved that each pair of angle is equal to each other. And now tell me, what is this angle O is called as? This angle O is called as complete angle. And what is the value for complete angle? That is 360, right? Children, since the angle O is the complete angle, what do we know? The sum of the angles, angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, the complete angle sum is equal to 360, right? And now using the equations 1, 2, 3 and 4, I am going to replace angle 1 as 2. Angle 1 I am replacing as 2, so I get angle 2 plus angle 2, and angle 4 I am replacing as 3. Angle 4 we are replacing as 3, and out of the angles 5 and 6 I am replacing angle as 6. So angle 5 becomes 6 and 6, and here in angle 7 and 8 we are replacing angle 8 as 7, so we will get 7 plus 7. Now how many angle 2 is there? 2 angle 2 is there, 2 angle 3 is there, 2 angle 6 is there, 2 angle 7 is there. So we have each angles 2 times, angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 6 plus angle 7, which is equal to 360. Now if I take only the sum of these angles, angle 2 plus 3 and angle 6 plus 7, this sum goes like 180. 360 by 2, which is equal to 180. Now check your diagram and tell me what is angle 2 and 3 and what is the sum of angle 6 and 7. Now check in your diagram, angle 2 plus 3 is the angle AOB and angle 6 plus 7 is the angle COD. Therefore, we got the sum of the angles AOB and DOC is equal to 180. Plus 3 is angle AOB and angle 6 plus 7 is equal to angle COD. AOB plus COD is equal to 180. This is what they asked us to prove, right children? What we have proved here, the opposite sides of a quadrilateral subtends supplementary angles are the center. So AB is one side and CD is the opposite side. If these two sides are making an angle with the center, and if I add those angles sum is equal to 180. We should not stop with this. We need to prove for the next pair of opposite sides also. What is the next opposite side? Side BC and side AD. The same way you need to prove for side AD and BC, but need not to follow all the steps. Simply continue with this step. At the point O, angle O is the complete angle, so that we know sum of all these angles is equal to 360. And actually we replace 1 as 2. For proving the opposite side, replace 2 as 1. So angle 1 plus angle 1. Similarly, for the side AB and BC also, angle 1 plus angle 1 plus, then actually for the previous step 4 we replaced as 3. Here we are going to replace 3 as 4. So angle 4 plus angle 4 and 6 we are going to replace as 5. So angle 5 plus 5 and 7 we are going to replace as 8. Angle 8 plus 8 is equal to 360. Now 2 times of angle 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 360. If I divide it by 2, 1 times of the sum of the angles 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 180. Now group this angle in such a way that it should be an angle made by the opposite side. So for the angle made by BOC, the sum is 4 and 5. And for the angle made by the side AD, the sum of the angle here is 1 and 8. So when we were grouping, we need to group 1 and 8 and 4 and 5. Group 1 and 8 and 4 and 5. Angle 1 plus 8 and angle 4 plus 5. Angle 1 plus 8 is the angle AOD and angle 4 plus 5 is the angle BOC, which is equal to 180 degrees. We have proved that each pair of opposite sides in a quadrilateral, if it circumscribes a circle, it subtends supplementary angles at the center. Children, again this is an important sum. The good thing in circles chapter is they will not even change yes and the in the question. The same question in the content book will be given in the board examination. Do concentrate. A quadrilateral is circumscribing a circle, and we need to prove that the angle made by any pair of opposite side with the center is supplement. What we did here, we used the concept of theorem 10.1 as well as 10.2, and we said this is tangent, and we divided 8 angles here in the center. O is the complete angle 360. So the sum is equal to 360, and we proved that each angle with respect to the small quadrilaterals divided here with the radius is equal to each other, and then we proved that the angle AOB plus angle COD is equal to 180. Go through the sum properly, do the sum in your classwork as well as in your homework. That's all, this chapter is over. In the next session, I will be giving you recap and extra sums. Thank you.